Welcome to North Georgia Now today, Bill, have you got anything you can wipe this grin off my face with?
No, I don't, actually. I really don't.
God, what a good weekend. Sometimes it just comes together, and the weather was good, the company was good, the food was good, everything was good. Sometimes it just works.
Well, you needed a good weekend.
The rest, the peacefulness. Now, most mothers are kind of in a tiz on Mother's Day, we kind of chilled and relaxed until last night, then went to dinner. So that was cool. That was nice just to have a relaxing day.
Must have been kind of weird for you, though. It was great-great-grandmother's day for you.
Yes, it was. It was really hard. And speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up early. Our daughter Jean has got the two cutest kids. And they are Mackenzie and Kelsey. This is Kelsey. This one never stops smiling. This is Mackenzie, smart as a whip. That's part of what I got for Mother's Day. And I said, you know, you say the little things in life mean so much. Those two little girls are the best. Those two little girls are precious. Their mom, Jean, I'm so proud of her. She is
nice
one
lady.
Awesome lady. She is. She is. She works at Regions Bank in Jasper, and if you have a problem, walk in there and she'll help you out. She is just a very, very nice lady.
Nice lady.
Very proud of her. You know, we were talking with Matt the other day about, he said something about stepmothers, and he has an awesome, awesome stepmother. You know, the stepmothers used to have that, oh, my wicked stepmother thing. Well, there are so many stepmothers today, and so many relationships. I was very fortunate for 35 years. I had a great stepmother. Great. How she put up with my daddy for 35 years, I don't know.
That's
but
good.
she was an awesome lady, and I think after Mother's Day is over, you know, if you didn't do something for your stepmom, you should have. You should
Yeah,
have. Because
that can be a
they're
little tough.
special ladies too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good that it works out, though.
Well, on Friday we did a Cajun Depot gift certificate, and Sandy Daughtry up in Blue Ridge won it. She is the mom of a young soldier over in Fighting. Well,
It's tough.
we know what that was like for her. I think Mother's Day would be very hard for a mom whose son is serving active duty. But I bet she had a good day, and I'll see her today. They always come to the community meal in McCaysville, and today we're going to have some guests who they've only been here 16 years, but they fit in. They still have that little bit of an Ohio accent.
Well, that
Just
sets them apart a little, you know.
Well, it sets them apart, but the
Yeah.
thing that really sets them apart is anything is going on in the community, they are involved in it. They're involved in it.
They don't sit still.
No.
Yeah.
They are in their 80s, and I'm not going to tell you exactly, but I will tell you that we are going to be celebrating their 61st wedding anniversary.
Yeah,
Now,
that's good.
are you going to be with Melissa 61 years?
If she's still living.
If
yeah.
she's still living, that's
I'm
right.
still living,
That's
yeah.
right. It is amazing in today's world to see the kind of, they're great together. They're
Well,
great together.
you like the Donna Pargo song. I'm the happiest boy in the whole USA, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
what can I say?
Yeah, well, today we are going to play some music that I love, and we're going to have one trivia question. It's a song that's about sunshine, and that's going to be my hint. But we're going to play some music. We're going to talk to them a little bit about music. Have you got some trivia for me today?
I didn't write any down, but I'm going to.
But I bet you can whip me.
You're not going to do the Beatles song "Good Day Sunshine," are you?
No.
Okay.
I do know that song, but no, this is an older one by a lady who's no longer with us. Yeah.
More like country music, man.
Very country. Have y'all noticed I'm in a country mood lately?
Well, as you can tell, I didn't call you again on the fashion today, and
No.
I took a guess.
No,
and
you were
I
wrong.
missed it.
Actually, I was going to wear pink and black polka dot, and I just wasn't in a polka dot mood. I had it out, had it ready, said nope. So I changed and went with teal because it's a little bit calmer. This color's calm, and I've had a very calm weekend. So.
Well, I will match up with a guest, though. You won't match up with a guest.
No, that's right. Well, this weekend was, it was made very special by a short trip, and we're going to talk about day trips. I tell you all the time, I haven't been to tons of places that are very close by here, but this weekend I went to a place called Brasstown, North Carolina. Had an awesome week. It was kind of a short-lived one trip up there. But I learned enough about the area to know that there are things you could do. You could leave your home on Friday night and go up and spend the night, spend all day Saturday, and then every other week during the summer through August, they have great talent for $4. Now, where can you do anything for $4? And if you want to take honey there to eat, they have a great snack bar. They have homemade desserts. For $4, you get in the door and you hear people like the Barker Brothers. You also hear some awesome groups out of Chattanooga. And groups who play all around the country are there every other weekend. So I've got an interview with Clay from Clay's Corner. Y'all may recognize him. He's the man with the possum shirt on. He's the man who coerced me into spending my New Year's Eve with a possum.
Oh,
but
how
you
I
know
remember,
what?
yeah.
That's the best thing I ever did, because boy, did it turn my life around. Woo! It was so funny. I thought, you know, they say whatever you do New Year's Eve, you're going to be doing. No, it's what you did New Year's Day. So
True.
there you go. There
Well,
you go.
all I remember you talking about is how cold it was.
It was cold, but yesterday, coming back, I laughed about it, and I thought, you know, a pretty down day, cold, miserable. I wasn't sure what to expect. Very crowded, and now they have this up at the community center, and this is a community center. I've never seen anything like it. They rent it for $50. It is spotless clean. It has a huge kitchen in it. It is amazing, and it is how this community services their friends and neighbors.
No, that's a beautiful area. Of the
Oh, it's
country, too.
beautiful. It's beautiful, and this is near the John Campbell Folk School. So not hard to find at all. Actually, from Mineral Bluff, it took us 25 minutes.
You just go right out
So-
515 keep it going, huh?
Yeah, it's one of those day trips that you can do. You know, if you want to go up for just the afternoon and the evening music and eat there, you can do that. Or if you want to go up and spend the whole day, because there are things to look at.
Speaking of the 60s, reminds me of a Beatles song, The Day Tripper.
That's right. That's why I chose that name.
Oh,
Don't you
okay.
know that? Aren't you that smart?
And I know
You're
you
pretty
folks,
smart.
well, sometimes. I know you
What
folks
is
are
this?
wondering.
What is this called?
Well, this is our hotline.
This
and
is our hotline.
not all y'all have this phone number. It's a special phone number. Actually, we've got a vice president nowadays who loves to talk. Y'all know that. And so we've got a direct line to him. He's going to tell us a lot of things.
Yeah. This line probably goes to Ball Ground, Georgia. Oh, Lordy, you are too funny.
Y'all call
That's
up.
not even really an old phone, because this is push button. You need one of
Yeah,
those
that's
dial ones.
a push button. Y'all remember those kind of things.
What did you do for Melissa for Mother's Day?
Well, we went out to eat, which we shouldn't have because we just both felt kind of bad afterwards. But we enjoyed the eating while I was eating. But yeah, had the family with us, and of course, I don't know if you. I guess you did hear my daughter Leah got engaged a couple days ago, so we kind of celebrated all that into one, and had a good Mother's Day though.
And she will have the last name of
Roper.
Roper. That's right. Yellow Creek. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Well, did you go see your mom?
No, but I called her on the phone. We had a
Okay.
good chat.
I figured
and,
your mom and dad came over.
No,
so.
they hadn't been in my house in a coon's age or two.
It's because they found out you have to pump in sunlight to get there. I've
well,
been there.
seems like the older they get, the more they just want to stay home. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
what what's that all about.
your
but-
balances in life change quite often. Who is that beautiful lady?
Well, I was cleaning out my attic yesterday, or at least my kids were, and they were handing me stuff down. We were just dragging out some old stuff.
This is an incredible photo of Marilyn Monroe at
That's,
the top of her game.
Ladies' Home Journal.
Wow.
I think it's 1973 on that magazine there. And
That was a good year.
why I keep
That is absolutely gorgeous.
these old things, I don't know.
Well, because we all do. We all do.
and I got a Better Homes and
Love
Gardens.
this.
1971.
Now, let me tell you my favorite part of the Better Homes and Gardens. There's the front. This is my favorite part because I collected Santa Clauses.
Remember that detergent?
years.
You can't find that anymore, can you? They don't make it.
I don't think so.
Cold Power?
It was a big deal when you could wash your clothes in cold water.
Oh, I'll show you something else I found too. We talked
It was a
about
big
this.
deal when I didn't have to wash them in the creek when I was a little
with a
child.
washboard. I was telling you about the blizzard of '93. There's a Canton, Cherokee County
Oh, you don't
newspaper.
have to tell me anything about that miserable blizzard. We didn't have power for 5 days.
The Cherokee
You
Citizen.
don't have to tell me anything about that terrible, dreaded 5 days.
So we kept that too. Anyway, I got some
That
Southern
is
Livings
funny.
and Woman's Day. Look how cheap these magazines were. 35 cents for that one.
Oh, wow. And now it's what, $2 and something?
Probably. Maybe-
Okay, I'm going to show you something on the back. This I used to purchase for 69 cents a can. Today I pay $2.49 a can for the same exact stuff. Probably been sitting on some of the shelves that long.
There's what your Breck shampoo used to look like in the
Right.
bottle.
Oh, I remember Breck. That was a big deal. You had to have money to use Breck Gold Formula shampoo. Look at that.
And then I've got another one here, Southern Living from 1972.
Oh, God, hide that chocolate cake.
Look at this
oh,
car.
I had a car just like that, but mine was blue, and the kids called it the Mafia Mobile.
It looks like one. It really does.
It
That's a
did.
big car.
I had a blue car exactly like that. It had 155,000 miles on it. We paid $1,500 for it.
Brand new.
$1,500. That is amazing.
I was watching an old Price is Right the other day from 1973, and they had 2 Chevy Vegas on there that's given away. And I think the retail price on both of them was like $1,500. So.
Exactly. We've come
Brand
a long
new.
way, baby, and things have changed a whole lot, too.
Oh, yeah.
Have they not? Have they not? Now, I'm going to challenge you to spend a Monday with us in McCaysville. One afternoon, please come up and be with us.
Well, it's just a matter of working out the time.
Well,
and
everywhere
finding
I
the work to do.
go, I tell people about it, and they say, I want to come. What can I bring? And that's what made this work. One of the other things that made it work, local businesses, local volunteers, local people, and I call them my angels, walking up to me in the grocery store and handing me money.
That's amazing.
And then we recycle that money, and we
That's
just
amazing.
keep feeding and feeding. The Nifty 50s started this. Wanda is totally responsible for the idea of this. My best friend's bakery has now come on board to help us. The Yellow Jacket, Bill and Joyce Goss, there's no way I can say enough about what they're doing for us.
Who's your best friend?
You're my best friend.
Oh, I don't have a bakery.
No, actually, Dan Longino is my best
I don't have a
friend.
bakery,
and he
though.
came to see me Saturday morning, and it was so nice. We just,
Oh, that's the
I'm
name of the
telling
business.
you see this grin?
Yeah, she wants me to wipe her grin off her face. I might mess you Cherie Stay makeup to do that.
You might. But people getting together, I never have to ask twice. I never have to, most of the time I don't have to ask. I just say, we're involved in this community meal, and then all of a sudden people show up with stuff. The people we're going to have on today show up with stuff every Monday night. If they're not in Florida visiting their children and going to Gabriel's to get me a sub sandwich, then they are at the meal with us. And they contribute by bringing food or by helping serve or by helping clean up. There are so many things you can do to make this happen. We are feeding normal weeks over 300 people.
And what time does it start?
4 to 6:30. And we want to, after 6:30, it was kind of dead time, and we just decided, you got volunteers, you've got the crew there helping clean up. Let's close it at 6:30 because we were wasting about 30 minutes. So
Okay.
4 to 6:30. Jen stands over there and dips food behind the steam table. It's hot, it's tiring, but the spirit of the folks, it is wonderful. Rich Scott makes that world famous macaroni salad, and today it will be there. He promises it will be there today. It is just people that I say, hey, we're involved in this meal, and all of a sudden they're turning around and coming in and handing me money and what can I do and what can I cook, and it just, I never saw anything like it.
Now, not to put you on the spot here, but would you call Miss Jen Roberts the Big Dipper or the Little Dipper?
She's the Big Dipper. She is the boss. And let me tell you, you know how you got ringtones on your phone? Let me tell you about my phone.
Uh-oh.
I had 15 missed calls on Mother's Day. Ask me how I retrieved them. Couldn't. But my child last night retrieved them for me. Had text messages.
That's funny.
Matt was the first text message yesterday morning. Then he called, and I couldn't figure out how to respond to it because I have this BlackBerry. But on my phone, Jen's tone is respect. She deserves it. She earns it. She is qualified for it, so that's my song to her. It takes the tough ones, the soft ones, the easy ones, the hard ones, everybody coming together. Sometimes it is very emotional to do this. And sometimes we know that we may be the only meal folks are getting, and that's very tough. It's very tough. But it is an amazing time, and it is an amazing time for your community to shine, and you are shining. We've got 7 churches who've come on board. We have had some of the best food in the world, and one of the things that people always ask about is Miss Evelyn's salad. Now, it's made with peas and green beans and corn and onions and some other goodies, and I'm telling you, when it gets down to that last little spoonful, people are going, what you gonna do with this?
They're trying to be civil about it, aren't they? Yeah.
It is pitiful.
It reminds me of last Thursday night. Our quartet went to Cumming First Baptist and sang for
How'd that go?
It was fantastic. Great bunch of people, and some of them said they'd be watching this morning on the internet. So hello to y'all. But there was one lady that showed up with 2 pies, a lemon pie and a cherry pie, and she's about 90 years old. Miss Therrell's her first name, and they told us that you got to have her pie, so we did. What a cook. What a cook.
Don't you love
Every bit
that?
of it, yeah. And we
And
were
what is
fighting
the
over it.
saying?
If we ain't eating, we ain't meeting. So we were eating.
That's
It was
right.
good.
Well, I love last night's Heart of the Home was a rerun shot over at Charlene's house. And it reminded me of what it's like for everybody to show up with something. And that's kind of how our meal works.
I think I was there that day.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were.
I was there.
You were.
The Barker
Everybody
brothers.
shows up with something, and it all comes together and works. That's also the first day we had Angel Spirit on, and then we started doing the Barker Brothers there. And it just grew and grew and grew. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of music from the Barker Brothers. They did a song on Saturday night that I hadn't heard. It's called Smoky Mountain Memories. Is that right?
I guess so. I know Smoky Mountain Rain.
This is Smoky Mountain Memories. Okay. And I
Okay, different
can't
song.
remember who sings it, but it's not who I thought it was. At first I thought it was Ronnie Millsap, but it
No, that's
is-
Smoky Mountain Rain.
Is it Earl Thomas Conley?
Or
I'm not
maybe
sure.
Turl Arbel Conley.
I don't know.
Chop, chop.
But we're going to play some of the Barker Brothers concert, and we're going to play a lady doing the Star Spangled Banner. You know how sometimes you go somewhere and you hear the Star Spangled Banner and you go, ooh, did they butcher it? She
Yeah,
did not.
kinda like Roseanne
she
Barr.
did not. And you know, that's a good thing. Why would somebody who couldn't sing
Well,
want to do the Star Spangled Banner?
I don't know if you saw this on the news or on the internet, but Denise Richards, actress, she butchered Take Me Out at the Ball Game the other day at Wrigley Field in Chicago during the seventh inning stretch. They always have somebody sing that. You know.
Why would they get somebody who can't sing?
She was off key. It was like,
That would be like Patrick Lindstrom called and wanted me to help out with singing in the mountains. I said, I will. I will be there. I will have a table there. We will have some goodies to give away, but I am not singing because I cannot sing. So there you go.
Thank you. You're a talker for a
I
reason.
love you.
You talk better than I do,
I
but you know.
told her. I told him. I said, Patrick, I will do anything for you, but son, I cannot sing. I will try to find you some singers. So, if you have an excellent voice, and I stress that, if you can sing, we need you on stage with Singing in the Mountains.
Don't just take somebody else's word
No,
for it either.
no, no, no.
Like some of them people on American Idol do.
That's
Well, they said I could sing. Grandma said I was a good singer
That's
over
right.
there.
Well, I know a really good singer, but you know, when he sings, it just, oh man, I love singing.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
can't sing, you're good. You're good.
Oh, you weren't talking about
What
me,
you
were
I'm
you?
thinking about? But okay, hotline. Here
Maybe
we
he's,
go.
maybe he's talking about this guy, J.D.
J.D.
Sumner. I
Sumner.
got this morning from our guest, and they want me to listen to that. I'm going to listen to that. It's good stuff. Because
He was amazing.
great
wasn't
bass,
he?
probably the best, or I'd say one of the best bass singers of gospel music. And, of course, with Elvis Presley, he sang with him for quite a while. So
He did. Well, on
Good
Friday,
songwriter.
I promised we were going to give away this B.J. Thomas tape, and we did. Or tape. Did you hear what I said? Boy, have I been somewhere this weekend. No, I went back in the stick so far. I thought this was an 8-track. This is a CD. We're going to give this away this morning because I didn't get to it on Friday. It is features oldies. Now, what do you think one of his most famous songs was? Can you tell me?
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
That's right.
Yeah, that's one.
Do you like that song?
I love that song. It's good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He also does a song about Mama, and I thought that would be appropriate. And I'm certainly not going to sing it for you. If you can't remember, we are dead in the water.
Well, you can talk it, can't you?
No, not
Quote the
today.
lyrics.
Not today.
You don't know how to quote
But
the
it
lyrics?
is a great song about Mama, and that's why I chose it to give away for Mother's Day. But anyway, we're going to play a song about sunshine, and it's called Country Sunshine. If you can tell
Dottie
me
West.
Oh, hush now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to choke him out. Y'all pretend you did not hear that. I'm going to choke you.
I need help.
Help, help. You are in trouble. What am I going to do now?
Is my face color of my shirt?
It is. Okay, y'all, he blew it. Now, what am I going to do?
Well, I got it right. I'm happy about
You
that.
did.
know.
You got it right. We're going to go ahead and as we go to the community calendar, we're going to play Country Sunshine. And I'm going to have to ask another question to give y'all that. So give my brain time to come up with
I
something.
got one for you. You can
He's
ask
got
me.
one. Okay, today's community calendar is brought to you by the Blue Star Supermarket in Jasper. The best prices in town. As soon as we go to the community calendar, we're going to also go to the Bargain Barn and Huff Drugs commercials. Those people make it possible for us to be here, whether we're on top of our game giving away answers or
Yeah.
not. They
Well, I'm just
pay us
glad I got
to
it.
be here. So we're going to then go to their commercial, and keep in mind we have a great advertising department with tons of specials going on. Get in touch with our advertising department and come on board, you guys. That's right. Call the hotline.
Call 'em.
253 what?
BR 549 is what it says.
That's
No,
right.
that's not right.
That's right. Well, right now, let's go to the community calendar.
And it's inviting to to go where life is more exciting. But I was raised on country sunshine. I was raised on country sunshine. Green grass beneath my feet, running through fields of daisies, wading through the creek. You love me and it's inviting to go where life is more exciting. But I was raised on country sunshine. I was raised on country sunshine. I'm happy with the simple things. A Saturday night dance, a picture show, and the joy that the bluebird brings. I love you, please believe me. I wouldn't want you to ever leave me. But I was raised on country sunshine. There's just something about the morning that makes each day a joyous scene. Nighttime brings a peaceful feeling to rest inside of me. I love you, please believe me. I wouldn't want you to ever leave me. But I was raised on country sunshine. Yes, you love me and it's inviting to go where life is more exciting. But I was raised on country sunshine. I was raised on country sunshine. Oh, I was raised on country sunshine.
Okay, today is going to be a little bit of music going on. Bill just gave it away. That song that we did play was Dottie West.
Dottie West.
Dottie West died young, very young. She was one of those ladies, groundbreaking women in country music. She sang with a man.
I know. I started to say
Don't
that.
you say
I started to say that
Boy,
too.
Don't you say it. I will whip you. She actually sang with two men, but the one who is most famous,
One of your favorites.
yes, who happens to sing a song I love called Buy Me a Rose. That gentleman, that might be a good question. Then I'll have another question and give away a DVD in a little bit. But if you can tell me who is the man, he was probably third man she sang with. I know one she was married to has a child by, one she just sang with, and then the other one, the one who has very nice gray hair. And he sings a song.
Bad
if you,
facelift.
yes, and if you met him like I did and you stood 14 inches from him and you glanced around and looked and thought, I don't want a facelift because it didn't work. So
He got the Joan Rivers special.
he got a bad deal. Call us at 866-939-2329 and you will win B.J. Thomas with some of my favorite music on it. I can't help it. I'm still in love with you. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I just can't help believing. Now, I love that
Just
song.
can't help believing.
Go ahead, sing. Sing, sing.
How the rest of that go?
Sing.
I'm trying to remember the lyrics to it.
Oh,
Put me on
come
the spot.
on.
Well.
We have a winner. That was quick. That was quick. Who is it? And guess who the person was? Kenny. Sharon Hayes knew that Kenny Rogers Haynes. Sharon Haynes
Kenny
knew
Rogers
that
Haynes.
Kenny Rogers
Don't know him.
is he is the gambler. He is the coward of the county. He is Buy Me a Rose. He has so many songs that I relate to in my life. I loved his music. One song, not crazy about, and guess what it is?
I don't know.
You could sing it. You would sing it and do a very good job with it. And you might sing it for your wife.
Lady.
You got it.
You don't like that song?
Don't like that song?
I love that song. That's a moving, touchy, that's a crybaby song. You know?
Well, I like Buy Me a Rose. I love Coward of the County. I love that. So, but yeah, Lady is one of
Know when to
those.
hold 'em,
Know when
to fold 'em,
Yes, I do.
know when to walk away.
Yes,
know
I
when
do.
to run.
Yes, I do.
better count
You're on top
your
of it
blessings.
today, aren't you?
Oh well.
Give me the birthday.
Birthdays today. Danny Shinpaw on the 14th, age 53. Happy birthday to Danny Shinpaw.
And his young daughter, I would say, maybe his daughter works up at ETC or niece or something.
And from her best friend Cindy, happy birthday to Andrea Payne.
Happy
On
birthday.
the 11th. And I gave her phone number too if y'all want it.
Yeah. You are too
Let's see if we
funny.
can call Andrea up there and get her a
There you
date.
go. There you go. Now, I have a photo of a young man who's going to be graduating from PHS, and I told y'all, send in your photos. This young man's name is Nicholas Greer Jones. Let me tell you about Nick Jones. He has got the coolest mom and dad. His daddy is the sweetest, kindest man I ever met in my life.
Oh, you know, I'm glad I didn't go to Pickens
He
Middle
is
School.
precious. Why?
You know what their initials are? Pickens Middle School.
PMS.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go there. Anyway, go ahead.
I probably did.
You probably still
Nicholas
are.
Greer Jones will be graduating with the class. You are too funny. Y'all, he's gonna get me today. I'm sitting here having hot flashes.
See,
Somebody
now, I
turn
told you
the
we'd
air-
match, didn't I? I told you we'd match.
Turn the air down.
Uh,
I'm burning.
So happy birthday to who? Or
No, this is graduation.
Happy
If you have a
graduation.
graduation photo, and we're going to show Nicholas's picture in just a minute. If you have a photo, please send it to me, and let's get your graduating kids on. So what you think about that? We have to
There's
say
a lot
good
of them
morning to
graduating.
Donovan Jones. He did swallow a camera. He did eliminate the camera. Camera's gone now. And I don't know if there's any results yet, but it was an interesting thing because in today's technology, who'd have thunk you could swallow a camera that would x-ray you as it wanders aimlessly? Now we're going to show Nicholas Jones's picture. And Nicholas has a young brother that I told him if they'd name him Skid, he'd have a good, blessed life, but they didn't. There he
Jones,
is. There he is, and he's one fine young man, and his parents are awesome. They are awesome. Well, right now we're going to go to the obituaries. Today's obituaries are brought to you by Logan Funeral Home and Chapel in LJ, where we listen to what you have to say. You are important, and the obits aren't ready yet, so we're
Nobody
going to
died.
skip that. Maybe nobody died, but we could go to the weather. Could we say it's hot and humid in here?
Hot, humid, sticky, and moving closer and closer to that June, July, and August. hot
Yes,
weather.
it is, and you love that,
I love
don't
it.
you?
I
Yes,
love
you do. Well, today's weather is brought to you by Appalachian Community Bank and Gilmer County Bank, a great bank to come home to.
Sunshine, walk with me, world, it's a skippity-doo all day. I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA. Good morning, morning, hello, sunshine. Wake up, sleepyhead. Why'd we move that Bojangle clock so far away from the bed? Just one more minute, that's why we moved it. One more hug or two. Do you love waking up next to me as much as I love waking up next to you? You make the coffee, I'll make the bed. I'll fix your lunch and you fix mine. Now tell me the truth, do these old shoes look funny? Honey, it's almost 9. Now you be careful, gotta go. I love you, have a beautiful day. And kiss the happiest girl in the whole USA. Skippity-doo-dah, thank you, Lord, for making him for me. And thank you for letting life turn out the way that I always thought it could be. There once was a time when I could not imagine how it would feel to say I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA. Now shine on me, sunshine, walk with me, world, it's a skippity-doo all day. I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA. Shine on me, sunshine, walk with me, world, it's a skippity-doo all day. I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA.
Oh, we've gone to the dogs. Now, I told y'all if you had an unusual pet, don't you aggravate this dog. She's going to be jumping on me. I told if you had an unusual pet, I wanted to hear about it. And Saturday night, I rounded these folks up in North Carolina. We were in Brasstown, North Carolina. And you said that quite often Tootsie will sing, and Tootsie dances. But she's a little bit bashful, and let me tell you something, Miss Evelyn, as long as she doesn't pee on me, we don't care what else she does.
I guarantee she won't. She's
She
housebroke.
She is precious, but she actually will dance and will sing when you
She-
cue her to do that.
Well, sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So
Since
she's
we're in a
act-
strange place.
She may not. She may not.
But you can see I went country and Bob went to the dogs.
That's right. You went country. Now we started talking Saturday night because we were talking about Marty Stewart, and you said I have a hat autographed by Marty Stewart, and you have it. Now I have a dress autographed by Hank Williams Jr., but it's a size
Can you wear it?
7. No, 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 I could not. But we talked about our love of country music, and you told me that you loved that we had now been playing country music on the
That's right.
show. And that we finally hit on music you love. Now,
Right.
y'all have been married 61 years.
Right. In
And-
July.
Almost.
61
Are
years.
there songs that the two of you maybe used to dance to?
We square danced.
Okay.
We never danced slow
Danced,
you know.
okay.
Oh, once in a while at the house we danced together, you know, when we're mad at one another.
Okay, that's a good statement. After 61 years, what does it take to stay happy with each other?
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
You always have the last
He's
word.
got it right.
You always have the last word. Well, I told Bill, I said, what'd you do for Melissa yesterday? Because if Mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
that's right.
true.
That's right. That's right.
Well, he took me to the IHOP for lunch. And of course, while I was eating, my youngest child calls me. But I'd talked to 2 of them before that. And then I talked to my daughter. She had tried to call twice while I was on the cell with the others. And then so I finally called her back. And she said, where were you? And I said, at the IHOP, and I didn't, catch the call. So she said, well, we're on our way to the Cracker Barrel to eat. So I said, okay, stay on your diet. Because she's walking every morning trying to lose some weight before this big wedding. So, yeah. And
Now, I want people to see, can we show your autograph? I mean,
Sure.
And I want you to tell the story about how you got this autograph. Because now stars aren't accessible like they used to be.
no.
This
We
is
were
Marty
at-
Stewart's autograph.
We were at a garden show in Winter Garden, Florida. And the Red Hat clubs was just starting to get real popular. And so my daughter said, Mom, you need to get a red hat and join the Red Hat Club. So I saw this hat. Marty Stewart was getting ready to go on stage, and he was doing autographs. And I said, Marty, will you do mine? He said, one more. That's it.
And that was it.
Yeah. So that's how I got Marty Stewart's autograph.
You know, what if you stood in line a long time and you didn't get an autograph? That's it's kind of discouraging, isn't it?
Well, I didn't stand in line for a
Yeah,
long
but
time.
look at the people who do, who
Yeah,
never get
All
accessibility
you gotta do is take a
to 'em.
Sharpie and just scribble a little bit and say, hey, I got the autograph.
Yeah,
Tell 'em you
that's
did.
right.
That's right. Now, y'all have been to the Grand Ole Opry, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
I've never been there. Have you ever
Yes.
been there?
I've been to the front door and looked in.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Now, who are some of the people that you like? You told me that when I started playing the music I'm playing now that you just about jumped up and down because it was women you relate to.
That's right. That's right.
Like Dottie West, Skeeter Davis,
And-
Loretta Lynn.
And Marty's wife.
Uh-huh.
We love
Connie
her.
Smith. We're
We
going to
love
get to
her.
interview Connie Smith. I'm
do.
so
We love
excited.
her.
That is going to
She
be so
is-
much fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Now,
Look
what
at-
does what?
Hank
What?
Williams.
Look at her. She's being so good.
She's getting sleepy.
Do you think she's going to
She's
sing?
always good.
She might, I don't know.
She
She might.
might.
We'll see.
If I had Elvis singing,
Oh, where's Elvis? Can you do an Elvis?
Well, since my baby left me,
Listen,
I found a new place to dwell.
can you sing to
It's
us?
down at the end
you
of
sing?
Lonely
Listen.
Street. It's a Heartbreak Hotel. I feel so lonely, babe. I'd be so lonely. I'd be so lonely I could die.
That's pretty good, Bill. You're on top of your game today.
She doesn't want to sing today.
She doesn't want to sing.
She's
Okay, well,
sleepy.
maybe she will later.
They kept her up all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now Connie Smith is still on the Opry quite often. I heard her last night.
Skeeter Davis is still
Is
on.
gone. No, she's dead.
Oh, she's
she
still.
passed away.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
She
right.
passed away.
You did
Yeah.
tell that.
Dottie West is
And-
gone. Skeeter Davis is gone. That's why I decided I'm choosing women that I would love, love, love to interview. Loretta Lynn is she makes herself inaccessible, and I'm not crazy about that. I think it's important that they share what they're doing today,
Yeah.
because what they're doing today is an extension of what they started in our lives 40, 50 years ago. Actually, 50 years ago, wasn't it? Because they started singing young, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Connie is 69 now, so actually more than 50 years. That is amazing that 5 generations, I mean, we just keep on listening,
Well,
listening.
when I met Bob, of course, we had a big radio, battery operated, because we didn't have electric until after
Wow.
I was married.
Wow.
So Bob had this small phonograph player that you play the big records on,
78s?
33s.
Or, the 33s, okay.
And so he had Eddie Arnold's. So we played Eddie Arnold over and over and over.
Now, is Eddie Arnold still alive?
Yes.
No, I think he passed away just recently.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
he did.
Well, see, that's why I think it's important that we keep bringing these guys back and trying to do as many interviews with them as we can, because they molded us. Now, he's never been a country music guy, have you?
Just that much.
T90 bit, yeah.
I like a few of them, the old ones. Nothing new though.
The new stuff is very
You
hard to
can't tell the
take.
difference between the new stuff and pop music. My opinion.
It's very different. It's very different. But
Yeah.
when these ladies, and I said that's why it's been so much fun playing the trivia with the ladies' music. When they open up this morning, I heard Rated X on the way to work this morning. I was just laughing at Loretta, and I thought, well, that's a silly little song, you know. But that distinct Loretta, it is always Loretta. When you hear Patsy, it is always
And Donna
Patsy.
Fargo, my
Oh.
favorite with her is Funny Face.
Funny Face. Do you know the story that she wrote that for her husband?
Yes.
He called her Funny Face, and she called him Fuzzy Face.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't that sweet?
Yeah, is that not precious? Yes,
Isn't that
it's
sweet?
precious. Yeah. Well, a lot of the songs had messages in it, and I chose
right.
the other day not to play Billy and Sue by B.J. Thomas because it dealt with the Vietnam War. And I made that decision because I thought, you know, we're at war now, and we don't need that. We don't need to hear that song. But it was taken off the radio. Do you remember used to anything controversial? The DJs would pull it. You know, when Loretta did the pill. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They pulled that.
I remember when my wife did
And
the deal.
now you hear you hear things on the radio that you don't want to
Controversial.
hear. You don't want to hear. And I think, why don't we go back to the standards we used to have? Why doesn't it have to be good music? What happened?
I don't know. Different
Well.
generation.
Different generation. A different generation.
All my kids like country music. My daughter's husband isn't real crazy about it. He, you know, he was born with this rock and roll.
Well, I love the
and
'60s.
He
rock
plays a
and roll.
guitar, but he won't play bluegrass or country on it. So
Now that's how you and I met, at a bluegrass picking in the park.
Picking in the
And
Park.
Picking in the Park is about to start soon. We also are going to have a bluegrass show here in the near future. I think Lisa Jacoby's I don't know if she's in charge of it or heading it up. But we're going to have bluegrass music once again this summer. That's where y'all spend a lot of weeks. Do you still do the cherry log thing?
Well, the Cherry Log is not a Cherry Log anymore. They moved into a new fire department,
Okay.
but we haven't been there since we got back from Florida.
And where is the new building?
It's, what's the name of that road?
I can't remember the name of the road.
Well, it's just at the edge of the Gilmer County line.
What's the name of the facility?
It's a new fire department.
On 515?
No, it's
Off
just
of
off.
515.
Where,
Just
you
off
know where the
515.
auto auction is?
Yes, sir.
Right behind it.
Okay. Okay. And is it still on Thursday nights?
Yes.
What time does it start?
I'm not sure.
They start playing 5:30, 6
Around-
o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
The sound
just
is
play
very
on
poor
tomorrow.
there. They're trying to find some way to get this echo out of
Really?
that fire department, that
Oh,
empty
wow.
building.
they say it's not as bad if they can
Oh.
open the doors and keep them open. But the
Well,
night we were there,
it's
it
still-
was coming up a storm and
There's
they had to
still
close
some
the doors.
echo
So
in
it,
there, even with the doors open.
I thought
Why
you were
did
talking
they
about
move from Cherry Log?
I don't know. Probably
some
a situation with
Okay.
the owner or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
That was a neat place.
I thought he was talking about the groups were terrible, the sound was poor.
No.
Hey, if the groups are ugly, you ought to rename it Picking in the Dark. You can't see it, you just listen to them.
That is too funny.
Well,
Now,
they have a big crowd there on Thursday nights at Picking in
and
the Park.
it just started with just a few people
That's
picking.
right.
And
That's
it's like the
right.
one in Cherie Log. It just started with
Yeah.
a few people picking, and that's what people come out of the woodwork here
That's
that
right.
can play great instruments and then can sing and do all this stuff. So we're full of talent.
We've met a lot of nice people at Picking in the Park.
And we're going to talk about one of the groups you met. Because you've known the Barkers, y'all have been here 16 years.
Right.
And you have known the Barkers a lot of that time.
Probably 9 years.
8 or 9 years.
And you saw them when they were little bitty fellas.
That's right.
Now, Jonathan will be a doctor someday. And I said, am I going to feel funny walking in and saying, hey, Dr. Barker, when Dr. Barker has been my friend since he was a little boy? That's going to be weird, but that's going to be good.
But they're
And-
down to good earthen people.
There's not
they
any
just
better.
not any better.
No, there's not any better.
No.
And we were so proud of them Saturday nights.
That's right.
So we're going to show a little bit. We're going to show an interview that I did up at Clay's Corner. This is about the community there. It is Brasstown, North Carolina. And I'm telling y'all, was that the cheapest night you ever saw in your
That's
life?
right. That's right.
$4 to get in the door. They had good food. They had great seats,
right.
very comfortable. $4. The place was clean as a pin. And Clay's going to talk to you a little bit and tell you a little bit about what goes on there. They have groups coming every other weekend. And it holds about 300 people. The building will hold about 300. There was probably, 150 there?
I would say they're 150.
Yeah, about
anyway.
150 Saturday night.
I was really surprised.
It was
when it
amazing. Met some wonderful people, sold some cookbooks, shook some hands, did some hugs, and that's what it's all about, getting out. And that's 25 minutes from Mineral Bluff, Georgia. So if you live in Fannin County, if you live in Pickens County, you can get there an hour and 10 minutes. It's easy. It is just good entertainment, cheap entertainment. So right now we're going to go to the clip with Clay is going to tell you a little bit about it. And the one thing you will recognize about this man, he is the man I spent New Year's Eve with. He and his lovely wife run the Possum Drop. Now, if you haven't been there, I suggest you make reservations to be there this year.
Take her place.
All you have to do is go buy you some heavy-duty camouflage and show up because it's going to be cold. Right now, let's go to Clay of Clay's Corner.
Not near the Possum Drop.
Hey, listen, you're in beautiful downtown Blackstone, North Carolina, the possum capital of the world, not just the South. And we have got, no doubt in my mind, the finest community center that they have in western North Carolina or East Tennessee or probably North Georgia. I'm not real familiar with them down there, but we do have a real nice community center. And the reason we have such a nice community center is we have a lot of fundraisers to raise money, to keep it clean, to keep the maintenance up on it all the time. And for reasons like that, we do music little concerts. We do May, June, July, and August. And we do the second and fourth Saturday night of them months. And we've got a great line of people, and you always start off with the best and end up with the best. But our whole show is the best because we have selected some of the finest talent there all around here. And we're starting off tonight with the Barker Brothers, which y'all are familiar with them, and they're just a super family band. And then next week is May the 23rd, which is Memorial Weekend, and that's the weekend that we do our barbecue plate. So not only will we have a good band, we'll have barbecue plate that you can buy, eat here, or take out either one starting around noontime and we're at about 7 o'clock at night when the music starts. So the next week will be the Collins Brothers. Everybody knows them. Randall Collins and his brother. They're from Blairsville, super good musicians, good bluegrass band, and so they'll be our May the 23rd. Now, June the 13th will be the following, the 1st of June will be Just Us, which is East Tennessee family band, man and wife, and the band, and they do a super job. So they're good bluegrass. And then we changed just a little bit to the Park River Band, which is from around Blue Ridge, I think, and it's more traditional, old country, a little bluegrass, little mix. They do a super job, real good band. Now they'll be June the 27th. All right, then we go to what's called Swing Shift, which is a band out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, which they're real versatile. They can do about anything, but that night is going to be bluegrass night for them. So that is going to be July the 11th. Swing Shift, July the 11th. All right, then we're going back to a little bit more old country again. Creekside Country Band. Now they're out of Florida, and they're going to be up this way touring a little bit, and we flagged them down. Now that's going to be July the 25th for the Creekside Country Band. Then we move into August, which will be August the 8th, Super Band. Blue Ridge is Highway 76 from Blatterford. Larry and Nichols and them does a super job. They're a good bluegrass band. Then our last show, which will be August the 22nd, is a hot band out of Chattanooga or Ringo, Georgia, right along in there, is the Lone Mountain Band. They are a super band, man and wife, and a couple of fellas that's got a super band. Musicians has won all kinds of awards and everything, so they're going to end our season up August 22nd. And for a fundraiser this summer, we do what's called the Chicken Drop Bingo, and that'll be the time that we do the bingo, our Chicken Drop Bingo. Now you wonder, what is Chicken Drop Bingo? Well, I know you've heard of Cow Patty Bingo. Well, we've downsized it to Chicken Drop Bingo, and we advertise it. If you feel like the world has always given you a hard time and maybe pooped on you, this is the game for you. Because that chicken, if it pooped on your number, you win $500. So
Wow.
we're looking forward. We've got an exciting summer to go. All summer it's going to be fun, and I hope everybody comes to every one of our shows, because I know they'll have a good time.
It's a beautiful facility, and I understand that you use it for the teen and the community. The whole point is to keep the teens busy so they don't get out on the streets, no drugs, no drinking. They can play basketball, they can come here and play games, listen to music, and just fellowship. What a great idea. Now, how long has this building been here?
We're on our about 18th year right now.
It looks brand new. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we just keep it immaculate, and that's what sells it, you know.
Now, let me ask you something. Is this building available for rent if people, because it only took me 25 minutes to get here from Mineral Bluff. So is the building available for rent if people want to have wedding receptions or things like that?
Right, and it stays rented. You have to call 3, 4, 5, 6 months ahead. We do it cheap, costs you $50 to rent the whole thing, and a $50 deposit for cleanup. If you don't want to clean it up, we clean it up for you for $50.
Okay.
It's, yeah, it stays booked. We really stay booked.
Well, it's a beautiful facility, and I have to say, everybody knows that I attended the Possum Drop this year. Now, do you expect me to be back this coming year?
I think if you ever get hooked on it, you'll never quit.
You know what I did? This motivated me. I went out and bought some camouflage clothes. I bought a nicer motorhome, and I want you to save me a little bit bigger parking spot because I will be back, I promise, and I hope we'll bring a lot more people with us. It is a great time for your community to show out and to show up, and everybody shows up. How many people here were here last year?
Last year, you know, it was a little cold last year. So,
15 degrees. I say it was a little cold.
you know, we have had 8, 9 degrees. I think we had around 2,000 people.
Okay, I would have guessed more than that.
Year before that, it was a little warmer. We had about 3,000. It was packed. You couldn't even change your mind, let alone move.
Right. Well, it's a good night, it's great entertainment, and it's a lot of wholesome fun.
We advertise it as the only New Year's party you remember what you done the next day.
That's exactly right.
There's no alcohol here.
That's exactly right.
It's all fun.
Yeah, it was all fun. Well, thank you so much for being here. And to give people directions to get here, you come 64 out of Murphy.
64 East.
64 East, come to the red light.
The new first red light.
Turn right.
2 miles.
2 miles to the next red light.
Nope, that's
No,
it.
that's it. Okay.
When you turn east on 64 Alabama, you come to 4.2 miles to the red light. You turn right on the old 64.
Okay.
And we're 2 miles up the road.
Right, easy to find. Easy to find. Okay, well, we're going to encourage people to come and be with you. And tonight, right now, we're going to go in and we're going to sit down and enjoy the Barker Brothers.
And that's going to be an enjoyment too.
It's going to be a great
They did
night.
good job.
It's going to be a great
Thank
night. Thank you.
Yay! Okay, Clay runs Clay's Corner. Now let me tell you about good, wholesome fun. Y'all, can you imagine not having, I mean, it's 25 minutes from home. You don't have to get in the traffic. You don't have to go to Phillips Arena. You know, it's just a little community building, but it was awesome entertainment. Will
right.
y'all go back to any more singings there?
Oh, yes.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yes. He gave us the schedule.
Right, well, because he has a variety. He has country, he has bluegrass, he has some, little bit of older rock and roll. I think he said he had one group. He has some very good groups that come as far away as Chattanooga. So I was very impressed with that. And for $4, well, I met a lady there who did the Star Spangled Banner, and I've invited her to come and be on the show in the near future. She stepped on stage. The girl who was supposed to do it was sick. She said, I didn't know this till the last minute. She stepped up there and did it. Now, as a veteran, does that bring tears to your eyes every time you hear it?
I love to hear it.
Love to hear it. And I said, you love to hear it right. Because I've been some places where it was not right.
Kind of spoiled it, you know.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But I want you to sit back, and as we approach Memorial Day, many of us are thinking about what is going on in America today. We never lose our love for America. We just sometimes kind of shake our head and say, what are we up to, guys? But sit back and enjoy this wonderful music from a local lady. She's going to be on the show in the near future. And then we're going to set it up to bring you back to Smoky Mountain what?
Memories.
Memories, that's right. So let's go right now. And the Barker Brothers are going to be performing, I have to tell you this, at the Cider House. It gets closer and closer and closer.
They're
Y'all
putting
going to
a
be there then?
Yeah, they're putting a new floor in.
I'm going to be there too. I'm going to be there too. So when the Barker Brothers play close by, I try to be there. We also are involved in transferring their equipment and transporting them to many of their singings. They are an awesome family, and I'm very, very proud of them. Right now, sit back and enjoy the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, isn't it nice to see somebody do the Star Spangled Banner?
Yes.
And a great job. Now, Sally Jones is another local girl who does an awesome, phenomenal job with it. Why don't they record somebody doing it good instead of inviting guest singers to butcher it? Because I have heard it butchered.
I don't
and
care
you
who
just
it
hate
is,
that.
if it's the most popular singer in the world, if you try to show your talent in that song, you're just messing up, because
Right.
the song itself stands alone. You
Right.
shouldn't try. You should just sing it straight and be done with it.
That's right. That's right. Well, we've been talking music because you told me that you were so excited with us bringing on this new format with music. He was getting me with the 60s stuff. Did you like the 60s rock and roll?
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because my kids listened to that.
Right, right. And we have to say your children are about my age. So, and one of your
What?
children has a connection with me. She makes Gabriel subs for us,
That's
doesn't
right.
she? From a restaurant I have eaten in for 52 years. Can you imagine that? I was just a mere baby.
This card is from my oldest son. He's 60 last Thursday. I was going to call his birthday in, but I thought since he's in Florida, I wouldn't.
No.
he
No.
wouldn't get the cake.
Don't you love Mother's Day cards?
I love it.
Yeah, yeah, they're
Yes.
some of my favorite things.
Yes.
Now, you've got
And-
4 children?
5.
5 children.
4 are senior citizens.
Okay. That is so funny. How do you stay active in your 80s? What motivates you to do this?
Running around on the country, over the country.
You still drive to Florida how many times a year?
Oh, we never
At least twice.
get the notion.
Ohio.
But now
I
you
get homesick for my kids.
and you go to a doctor down there.
Yes, I still doctor
Because
with my doctor.
You had skin cancer.
That's right.
Okay. Now, I've got a place that's come back, and I'm nervous,
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn. But I think I'm going quickly, and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah.
I can't even cover that one with makeup. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it came back. But you told me that yours, when they started operating on you, it went deep, it went hard, it was tough.
Yeah.
They did a skin graft.
They done a skin graft and took 4 inches off of my leg and grafted it here. It started out with one little, which I thought was a pimple on my nose.
See, that's exactly how this one started.
And then I went, and then another one started. So he said, you need to go to a doctor. So I went in and she said, I'm sending you to a specialist. So I went to specialist and she said, you need to go have that taken care of. So I made an appointment with my doctor and he sent me to this doctor that I had gone, eyes, ears, and nose specialist. And he looked at it and he said, we've got to take care of it. So he called it cell carcinoma.
Okay, so yours was the number 1. Mine was the number 2.
Right,
So yours was deeper than mine.
yeah.
I mean, mine, it was deep, 23 stitches, but yours really was tough, and it started, mine was just a little tiny.
Oh, yeah.
And you told me Saturday night that yours started the same exact way, just a little tiny, looked like a little
Yeah.
zit. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very scary. How many people do you think don't catch this? I mean, it's,
I don't know.
because
I'm
yours was
sure-
fixable.
Well, he said this didn't start overnight.
No.
It started when I was young because when I lived at home, I had to work out in the garden, and we had strawberry fields. We had to pick strawberries. Even though I don't like strawberries, I had to pick them. And of course, we got tired of picking. We throwed them at one another.
That's a messy thing.
Did your mom ever say, protect yourself from the sun?
No.
Did your
No.
mom ever
No.
say wear a hat?
No.
Did your mom ever say wear long
No,
sleeves? You
my
never
mother
thought
never.
about it.
My mother never wore a hat. Maybe a bonnet once in a while, but she didn't have it. I have 4 sisters that never bothered them.
Has nobody else had
No
skin
one in the
cancer?
family.
Wow. Well, they told me that my tone
But
of
I
my
think
skin,
what made mine get worse was being in Florida, because I did get really sunburnt bad
Well,
one year.
I grew up in Florida.
Yeah.
I've had sun poisoning 3 times. I've had so many sunburns I can't even count them. My skin peeled like crazy, so I probably have no protective layers of my skin. I mean, it's just terrible. And when these little things come back, it scares you to death
right.
because, you know, I didn't know what skin cancer was 20 years ago. Did you? Did you think about it?
Yeah, think about it.
I don't think anybody did.
Really.
And now all of a sudden it is really, you hear about it every single day.
Yeah.
And I met a lady last week, I was coming out of IHOP and she said, I love your surgeon. And I said, oh, do you know him? She said, he operated on me too. After I talked about it on the show, she went, had a checkup, and the same doctor did her surgery.
That's great.
So I think awareness, and as we approach summer and as we
Right.
approach the sun, the sun worshiping time,
That's right.
you need to really think about that, whether
That's
you
right.
wear, I wear my Cherie Stay makeup that I thought was protecting my
It's a
face. but-
SPF 500.
yeah, right. But it won't even cover this spot. I've tried all weekend to cover it, and it won't cover it. But it is.
Nothing will cover this.
No, we've got to think about it because you happen to get to a doctor in time. He took
Well, I should have gone before,
sooner.
really. Should have gone sooner.
Now you told me the graft on your leg was hard to heal,
That's right. That was the worst. So,
but thank goodness they could do that.
yeah.
Thank goodness they could do that. So.
But my daughter was with me when I had the surgery, and so the doctor stopped when he found 2, or he found the 3rd one. Then he went out and asked her, should I go ahead? And she said, yes, please do.
Yeah.
So,
Were you sedated for everything?
oh yes,
Good,
oh yeah.
good.
Could have been
Yeah.
worse. They could have took the graft off his leg, and then you'd have had a hairy, you know.
I'll leave it to
Never
Bill.
thought about that. He wasn't with me at the time.
Oh, he could have got it anyway.
He was up here, and I was in Florida.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that they solved your problem. Now, do you have checkups like I do? I have checkups every 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it make you nervous?
No,
Okay.
no.
I'd like to know how many of the viewers would like to see Cherie come in one day without makeup.
It ain't gonna happen.
Just
I
a
ain't never gonna be a
suggestion.
day like that. Forget it.
She's blushing again.
I could fire you. No, people will give you a raise if you can get me to come in without makeup.
I'll work on that.
He will, he will.
What
have we got
here's
here?
my family.
Okay, this is your family. Mother's Day, let's see, how many kids? Kids, in-laws and outlaws.
The Blackstones.
The Blackstones. From,
9.
from Ohio to Florida to Georgia. Now, you've been
Right.
here 16 years.
Right.
When you gonna lose that Ohio accent? There you go.
9 grandchildren,
Uh-huh.
7 great-grandchildren, 2 adopted great-grandchildren,
Uh-huh.
and 3 stepchildren.
Wow. Wow.
That's a big
Wow.
Christmas.
That's a big family. That's a
And
big
three daughter-in-laws and 1 son-in-law. He's my favorite
There's always
Oh,
a
you done messed
favorite.
up now.
because he's
You
the only
messed up.
son-in-law I got.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, you know, I'm lucky enough. I have a great son-in-law. Tori's dad is just a wonderful guy. And I said last night, I'm so glad he and Nick get along, and we had dinner together. And he's kind of been the step up to it when I need something done. Always has been. That's good to have a good
I
son-in-law.
just had a
right?
scary thought.
What?
Cherie Martin as a mother-in-law.
He loves me. Do you know you're going to be a father-in-law again? And can we tell the boy's name because somebody called and wanted to know which one of them wild and crazy Roper boys is this girl going to marry?
Yeah, his name is Dustin Roper. He's the son of Curtis and Melissa Roper of
That's
Jasper.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Good
And,
kid.
You know, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's marrying Leah, my daughter Leah. She's the middle one. She works down there at the bank in Jasper.
She works at Community Bank in Jasper, the drive-through. Run by and say, "Hey, I want to see that ring. Your daddy told me about it. She's gonna get you. She's gonna wear you."
Y'all tell her you're gonna check up on her.
Don't you think we was a nice-looking couple when we got married?
Absolutely. You're still a nice-looking couple today.
Boy, oh boy.
Now, how old were you when you got married?
Just turned 17.
Okay. Been there, done that. If you had to do it over again, is there anything in your 61 years you would change?
I probably wouldn't leave Florida.
Really? Don't tell me that.
Well, all my family's there.
Well,
I
you have
mean,
new family here. You've
yeah,
adopted
that's
a
right.
ton of us,
Yes,
so-
we have a
See what you would
lot
have
of
missed.
Yeah.
nice friends,
Yeah.
beautiful friends.
Yeah.
That's right.
And tell me why you chose to come to this area.
Well, Bob has a cousin that lives here, Dick and Carolyn Loffer, and you talked to his cousin,
Right.
and they lived here, and so when we would go to Ohio, we would stop and spend the night with them, and then go on to Ohio. Then when we came back, we'd spend another night with them on the way back down to Florida.
It's called temptation.
Yeah.
Once you come here, we bait them, hook them,
Yeah.
sink them. Once you come here,
And
you wanna
after
be
he
here.
spent 2 or 3 days here, and so he said, I want to move up there. Okay.
So they got trees there. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Trees.
Joyce
And-
showed us some homes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We looked at
And,
homes in Tennessee, and Georgia, and North Carolina.
And you chose the community of Epworth. Is that
Mm-hmm.
what your address is? Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about that community. How can you describe that? Not as big as Mayberry, I'll tell you that. But what a
Well,
wonderful
it's very,
settlement.
very quiet except the road in front of us. We have a lot of traffic. When we moved there, maybe you'd see 6 cars in one day. Now it's continuing.
Wow. And what road do you live on?
Medola.
It's busier now. Reinhardt has set up
Right.
headquarters at the college.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, that's
Isn't that
wonderful.
awesome that
That's
they
wonderful.
finally got a college in
It's
there?
too nice a place to
Oh,
not
yeah.
use.
Absolutely. Now, I saw y'all there was it February when we saw the Barker brothers there? The Griggs boys were playing, the Barker Brothers, and Highway 76. And Highway
Yeah.
76 is one of the groups that's going to be up at Brasstown at the community center.
They're great.
For $4. I keep stressing this, $4. You get to go to a live concert. Now, right now, we're going to go back to the Barker Brothers. They did a special song on Saturday night for a special young man who drives for them. They are so appreciative to be able to rest and have family time and have somebody else driving them around. It means a lot, trust me. It is amazing when you get there and you've got to set up your equipment, tear down, you're tired, you got to put your mind on everything. It gives Scott time to relax. So it was very important. So they learned this song a while back. Hadn't done it in a long time, but they did it for a special guy. And we're going to let you listen to the Barker Brothers on top of their game doing Smoky Mountain what?
Memories.
Memories, that's right.
Smoky Mountain memories about my home in Tennessee. Yesterday keeps calling me home. Mountains rising in my soul, higher than the dreams I've known. Misty eyed they cling to me, my Smoky Mountain memories. An old gray man of a dog, I sleep at his feet. Lays a worn out fiddle full of melodies. He smiles with his eyes to lines on his face. Told me as much as Tootsie plays. Talking about my Smoky Mountain memories. Pretty girls in Tennessee. I was such a fool to leave her all alone. I think about her in my dreams. I wonder if she thinks of me. I always hold her close to me in my Smoky Mountain memories. So, Mr. Play your fiddle, please. Play some mountain memories. I've been down a lonely road, so far from home. There's nothing left to hold on to. Made some plans, but they fell through. Now there's nothing left for me but my Smoky Mountain memories. Smoky Mountain memories about my home in Tennessee. Yesterday keeps calling me home. Mountains rising in my soul, higher than the dreams I've known. Misty eyed they cling to me, my Smoky Mountain memories.
Now, there's the Barker Brothers. They were doing a song for their driver, Freddie Brackett, who loves to drive for them, has developed a great relationship with a wonderful family. They kind of takes the edge off for them, and that means a lot because they'll be traveling a lot this summer. Please go to their website, barkerbrothers.com. Check out their schedule and know that we'll be at most of the concerts. Anything local, we will be there. We support them. They wrote the theme song to Heart of the Home and did a phenomenal job on it. And I love to get out and just share in the fellowship with them. Just awesome, awesome family. Now, we've got a couple of people we have to say hello to. Miss Denise did an excellent job making a Cherie Martin Blizzard.
Right.
And you said it was on top of the game, perfect.
Perfect.
Ella J, you've got it going on. Jasper, you've got it going on. You get it right and it's good. Jasper messed up one last week and I threw it in the trash. It was terrible. If it's not right, you can't eat it. So,
delicious.
but Ella J is perfect dead on every
And
single
I
time.
haven't had anything to eat since I had it because I was so full after eating it.
Well, I tell people, order the small one.
Yeah.
As summer approaches, it is blizzard
It's
time.
rich.
So that's right. It is rich, kind of like Rich Scott.
Beautiful.
But
great.
and we also want to say hello to Ashley. She
Ashley,
works. Does
she
she
works
work at
there.
the Dairy Queen?
And
So
she
hello.
said she'd be watching.
And yes, I'll be there in just a little
You know
bit to
that-
get my special.
That dog's ears perked up when you said that Cherie Martin Blizzard.
Well, that dog actually asked for a piece of bacon and got it. And I wish you could have been seeing it when she is so precious. And I said if we could make her dance,
Put her
normally
up
she'll
here.
dance. I think she's a little bit bashful, Evelyn.
You think so?
I think she's a little bit
Really?
bashful.
don't
I
have
don't
a lot
think
of
She
she's
has to be on
used
the
to be
floor to
on
dance.
TV.
She has to
Yeah.
be on the floor to
Right.
dance. If I
Tootsie.
stand out there in front,
I don't know if we can get that or not. We'll try. When we go to Rich Scott, we'll see what we can do, okay?
Don't give her
And
that.
I said if you have unusual animals, we would love to have them here for the summer. We just decided, hey, bring your critters in if they're good critters. We've had a good mule in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We've had some excellent snakes in here that minded us and did very, very
have to
well.
say
So,
There's tarantulas. And
as summer approaches, we're going to be doing some different things. You and I and the rest of the crew are going to be out doing some meet and greets. We'll be up at Singing in the Mountains.
yeah, July
On
11th.
July the 11th, we will be there. You will be singing on stage too. And we just decided, because we're not doing remotes anymore, we want to get out and we want to spend some time with you. If you want to spend time with me, the one time you can be assured I'll be there in McKaysville. I'm there every Monday afternoon from 4 to 6:30. And I love you coming in. I love you sitting down telling me your stories. I love the stories about the company. I've heard so many people who survived 40 years in the mines. And that is, have y'all met some friends up there who worked in the mines?
Some,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
oh yeah, the man that makes the tour, does the tours. Yes.
An amazing history, an
He's
amazing
great.
history. And that's another day tripper. I keep telling you, find something you can do locally. There is so much going on that can be done
This is my
without, a huge amount of, I know fuel's gone
And
up.
with gas going up, you've got to make
Why?
those decisions.
Why did fuel go up?
Well, last week it was in Jasper, it was $1.77. Now it's like $2.19.
Yeah, it is. So what happened? Okay, tell me what's going on. Is it because Memorial Day is approaching and they're going to gouge us one more
When the warm
time?
weather comes, the gas goes up.
That's right.
It's just-
That's right. But do find a day tripper. Go up to Epworth, and are there going to be any things going on there? I know there's going to be a picnic. First Baptist Epworth is going to have a picnic. They always do. I went to that last year. They have a watermelon when Dr. Tom's watermelons come in. There's a watermelon social. So there are a lot of things going on in the communities just within 45 minutes of yourself.
4th of July pancake breakfast.
Absolutely, at
Hey,
it's
Epworth.
wonderful.
That's right. I've heard about those pancakes. This year, I will be there.
Oh, they are great.
This year, I will be there. And we just made up our minds, we're not going to stop going and doing just because the fuel prices are going up a little bit more. Just do something close and local. So there's so many things to do. And the Brasstown,
Who
North
is that?
Carolina, Evelyn, how many miles is it up there? Maybe 20?
From our place, about 40.
Depends on who's
Is it?
driving.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
from Mineral Bluff, we did it in 25 minutes. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Doesn't
Yeah.
take too long.
Yeah,
No,
that's
take-
awesome.
take
And
her.
Tootsie's being so good, and I'm so proud of her because I was
wants
a
to
little
see Bill.
nervous, but she wants to go
Talk
see
to her,
Bill.
Bill.
Bill, hold her. There you go. There you go. Today has been a day of music and memories, a lot of memories. Bob, now we're going to play some trivia with Bill. You have some questions to ask Bill because you
Yeah.
told me you could get him. I
Maybe.
paid you $2 to get him, so I want you to get him now.
Well, since you've been on and you have the weather on quite often,
Uh-huh.
and one of the words that came up in your weather reports, these two different people have asked me about it.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't understand it too well myself, but I did read up on it. Gibbos or Gibboys?
Gibbous.
Gibbous?
Waning gibbous and waxing gibbous.
Do you know the meaning of it?
Sure do.
Okay.
It's talking about the full moon or the phase of the moon.
It
You
is.
got the waning, which is, waning means it's passed by.
How many
passed by-
phases are there?
There's 6, I believe. 6 or 7.
8.
8, okay.
From
Pretty
a
close.
new moon to a full moon.
Right.
Okay.
8.
And I have to say, this weekend was a full moon.
Well, the
and
waxing
was
part.
it beautiful?
The waxing
Oh,
part means it's leading up to, and the waning
Right.
part means it's going away. from.
Right. That's true. Of course, one of the phases is the first quarter, of course, and then the last quarter. And the both could be waxing or waning.
Mhm.
Waxing is building up to a larger, waning is cutting down.
Right.
So I can't catch him.
No, he's
He-
smart. I'm
yeah,
telling
he's
you,
great.
he's smart. He's very smart. Now we're going to ask a question about a song you brought up earlier.
Yeah.
It is by a man that I really, really hope to get to talk to soon, Billy Joe Royal. And the song is about a place where you might be down.
Yeah,
right?
it's across the tracks on the poor side of the tracks.
Yes, that's right. So if you can tell me, I'm going to give you a DVD. I don't have it with me today. I'm going to have to bring it tomorrow. But I will give you one of the DVDs that we did at the Hans Friendraiser. It is, can you sing a little bit of that song?
Well, if I do it, it'll give away the
It'll give
title.
it away. Okay, Billy Joe Royal
That's
did
the beat of it.
one song that was very, very famous, and it's about being down somewhere. Kind of down. I think every community has a place like this. Sometimes known as the hood, sometimes
Yeah.
known as the ghetto. Sometimes Elvis said it best, and in the ghetto. But this is a different kind of neighborhood. If you can tell me what is the song Billy Joe Royal is most famous for, call us at 866-939-2329.
Do they know it in there?
I think they might, maybe. If they don't, they can ask me.
I'll tell
I used to go to a place called Lake Spivey when I was 16 years old, where Billy Joe Royal performed all the time. Absolutely. Down in the Boondocks by Billy Joe Royal. I hope to get to interview him. He was one of those local icons, you know.
Lord
He was
have
like
mercy
Georgia
on the
Boy. Now,
poor
Miss
from
Evelyn,
down
we're going
in
to
the
talk about something that folks fight over. They fight over this, and I'm going to tell you why. This is, tell me your recipe.
The recipe?
Tell me just some basic ingredients.
Okay, to start out with, you have the oil, sugar, vinegar.
Uh-huh.
Bring
You
it to a
boil it,
boil.
bring it to a boil it for 5 minutes. Then you chop up, and you need help, I mean, when it comes to chopping.
Somebody told me the two of you worked together to make this
That's
for
right.
the dinner. Okay.
Bob chops the onions and the green pepper.
Uh-huh.
I chop the celery.
I love this stuff.
There's one for Bill.
I love this stuff. This is kind of like Christmas. I can't. I love this stuff. We want to get a close over this, Lee. Now she makes this every Monday night for our community meal, and it is
Yeah.
it's a raw salad,
Yeah.
corn, peas, very strong
Corn,
onions
peas.
today. I can tell
Yeah.
that.
Green beans.
Green beans.
Green beans.
And we're going to add this
peas,
recipe to my
and-
website.
And the pimento, which
Yes.
I use 2 jars of the pimentos.
I promise to save
Now,
you some, honey.
my mama, I must love you pretty good because my mama used to put pimentos in potato salad and I would fuss about it. But this does have pimentos in it. But this recipe is going to be on
There's
the
no
website.
taste of pimento.
I know it. I just had this thing in my mind.
It's a
It's
look
just the
thing.
You know how
color.
it
Yeah,
goes.
it's a
Yeah,
color
you know how it goes.
Yeah.
But this is your famous thing that people
Right.
can have at our meal on Monday night.
Well, they're going to have it tonight. Might be the last time.
Don't say that.
Well, 4 or 5 of them have the recipe now, so
Right,
somebody
maybe
else can
somebody
bring
else
it.
can make it.
Yeah.
You know why they don't? They don't want to compare it to yours because yours is dead on right perfect.
Well,
And I, you know, sometimes I was making salmon patties last week and used somebody else's recipe. Made me very nervous because, you know, you have your own thing and you know how you like it. And I was a little bit nervous about
Did
it.
it turn out okay?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Hey, Bob said he had another thing to get me.
Okay,
It was a
Bob,
ma- it was
get
a
him,
math
get
thing.
him.
Something math.
Oh, yeah. You got your pen and a piece of paper?
I've got it.
He does.
All right. The accuracy of this is up to how good you are at math. It's nothing real serious. Or write down your age.
Okay.
Okay. Multiply by 2.
All right.
Which is nearly my age. Don't you say
Add
it.
5.
Wait a minute, I'm still multiplying by 2.
Okay. Take that long? 3 figures in your age?
Oh, boy. And do what now? And add 5?
Yes.
All right.
Multiply by 50.
Wow. That's put me up there with Cherie.
Yeah, I'm gonna spank you.
Okay. Subtract 365.
I'm running out of room.
Well, you can go to another column if you have to.
Okay.
Add loose change in your pocket under $1. If you're not sure how much.
Pocket.
Hey,
Oh Lord, they're
That's
gonna
like a-
start rumors, please.
Okay,
No
you
more
got that?
rumors.
no, I don't. No.
I got you. I love it. Did y'all see his face turn?
Okay,
red?
go ahead.
Okay. Add 115.
Well, this is getting crazy. Where do you get all this stuff at?
Okay. What do you got so far?
4,599.
All right. The first 2 numbers are your age,
If you round it up, it is, yeah.
and the second 2 numbers are the change in your pocket.
How about that?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Okay,
Did it work
right
out?
now
Yeah.
we've got to change to something he's going to trade. He's going to trade macaroni salad one week for something else because Rich is tired of making macaroni salad.
Sorry, folks. The new week brings lots of new bargains to tell you about on ETC3's Trading Time. We have a beautiful Cadillac limousine to tell you about, a great buy on a working antique wood cook stove, a wedding dress, an oak crib, an antique upright Victrola, a free refrigerator. Did you hear me? A free side-by-side refrigerator, a treadmill, lots of aquariums, and a Nubian buck goat. You never know what you're going to find on ETC3's Trading Time. I'm Rich Scott. Join me for the live broadcast each weekday morning at 11 a.m. or the encore shows at 5:30 p.m. and 12 midnight. We invite you to call in during the live show, list your items for sale on Trading Time, or you can shop online anytime at our website, www.northganow.com/trading time. It's a whole new way to find what you're looking for in the North Georgia Mountains and the Copper Basin. We'll be looking for you later today right here on ETC3. Now back to Cherie Martin at North Georgia Now Today.
Okay, guys, here's your final trivia question of the day. You're going to win a DVD. I'll have to bring them tomorrow because what I had in my car got gone this weekend. If you know the 3 beautiful ladies, I know you'll know one of them. I think you'll know 2 of them. The third one is like me. She got gray early, really gray early. This is a beautiful photo on the back of Bob's book, The Encyclopedia of Country and Western Music. Now, one of these ladies was famous for singing a song called what?
You're No Good.
You're No Good.
Yeah, Blue Bayou.
And Blue Bayou. And Miss Blondie, we all know what she sang. She is a
Coat of Many
gorgeous,
Colors.
gorgeous lady.
9 to 5.
And I think you'll know that one. The third one, I'm not sure if you're going to know her or not. But, and I can't even think of a song she sings, although she is very, very famous. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, and Emmylou Harris.
That's right. That's right. So very, these are ladies who have made their mark in country music, haven't they?
Yes.
And Emmylou is one of those. Now, I asked you about her music, and it's changed. It's changed drastically. Her music has changed a lot, hasn't it? She didn't go through the Tammy Wynette, Loretta Lynn stuff. She kind of went to more of a folksy sound, didn't she? Yeah, very different, very different. What we got here? Oh, me. Who is this? Son-in-law?
Number 2 son.
Number 2
Bruce.
son happens to resemble somebody that had a facelift. I think he looks better than the one that had a facelift. Let's see if we can get a close-up of that. There you go. Number 2 son. Does he try to look like Kenny Rogers?
No, he
Okay.
just,
He just.
but he
Whoop,
likes country
whoop.
music.
Where'd it go? Wait a minute. There you go. There you go. Okay. Well, we're missing.
You're making all the viewers
No
dizzy.
point there. We're missing him. There you go. Here's Kenny Rogers. Hold that. There you go. Now we got him. Okay, there you go. Kenny Rogers before the facelift.
The gambler.
Let me tell you, I've seen him since, and oh my goodness, I would be mad at that doctor.
Now, you ready to try to guess this group?
Okay, go ahead. Get me.
Now, I asked you this earlier, you didn't know it.
I did.
Tell her no, 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 no,
I
no.
know that song.
And the other song they did, it's the time of the season
Oh, tambourines?
No, no.
Okay, I don't know. But I bet you Rich Scott knows.
Well,
Can we cheat? Can Rich Scott tell me?
I'll give you a hint. Some of the guys in the group, Colin Blunstone, Rod Argent, Chris White, if you know the group.
The Dollars?
No, you know the
Money?
group. The group.
Easy Money?
The group's name is the Zombies.
The Zombies. I knew that. I knew that.
Mid to late 60s, yeah.
Gosh, I hate when I can't get it. I know every word to that song. Ooh!
good
Well, we
song.
did have a
Cherie.
winner. Virginia Roberts knew that those three ladies, Emmy Lou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton.
Cherie,
Yes, ma'am.
you promise you won't get mad at me now.
I won't. What'd you bring me?
Well, you say you can't sing,
I can't.
She
you
can.
can't dance.
I can't.
But you do a good job blowing your mouth.
She can do that, yeah.
How funny.
All right.
I have harmonica.
Tomorrow, y'all get to hear her play the harmonica.
That is funny. I love you. I love you.
That's
You're
a heavy
an
one, too.
inspiration to me. You're an inspiration. You survived surgery that not many people could have done. So thank you both for being here today. It is time to say what?
See you.
No. It is time to say we will see
Hello.
you again
Goodbye.
only on ETC3 Monday through Friday. You be here and we'll be here too.